My name is Christian. I am 20 years old. One of the trainers here at Diamond Fit Club. So I grew up in Reno, been here all my life. Crazy enough, yeah, never left. So, grew up in Sparks for a little bit. Then moved to South Reno and been situated South Reno my whole life. So it's been fun. I'm a full-time student at UNR right now, studying kinesiology. So I plan to go on to physical therapy school in a few years.
Wait, you say kinesiologist?
Kinesiology.
Kinesiologist.
Yeah, so it's the
kinesiologist. Damn, that's just hard to fucking say.
It is hard.
Go to school for that.
It took me a minute when I first signed up for it. When I was choosing my class, I was like, "How do I say this?" Like, kines. It finally stuck after I got it a few times. But it's the study of the body's movement.
Okay.
Yeah, so it branches off into a lot of areas, a lot of careers. You take it athletic training, physical therapy, which is where I want to go. But then you have like chiropractor. You can be a chiropractor from that. Anything sports med related. So it's a really good undergraduate study.
That's badass. So you just want to know everything about sports, body, the whole 9 yards. You
Basically.
You'd be top paid to be inside those leagues where you take care of those athletes, right?
Yep, yes sir. That's the goal.
That's what's up. How much does that shit run? Like,
so it starts off like I work at a clinic now, a physical therapy clinic in South Reno. And so as a technician, you just kind of work with the patients, you have the PTs dishing you out, whatever. But I think you start off around six figures. Yeah.
Nice.
Because you got your 4 years of undergrad and then roughly 3 years of your graduate studies. So you're there for a while. And so it pays well because, I mean, it's high demand. You don't think about it, but you have athletes, you have like geriatric patients, older patients, that kind of stuff. And so you get a very, very diverse clientele, like patients that come in. So they start around six figures, but I know as you get into like the higher up sports teams, so MLB caliber, NFL, NBA, that kind of thing, they pay quite a pretty penny.
They pay way better. They pay way better.
Especially since you're rehabbing the most talented players in the world. So
they need them.
Yeah, absolutely. They need you.
Oh, you definitely need you. What's it cost for school? How much is schooling for all of that cost?
So undergraduate's just like any other bachelor's degree. I mean, it's going to run you in-state. I think it's running 20 to 30,000, something like that. I'm on a few scholarships too, so it helps out. But
that's pretty badass. So yeah. So you're telling me right now that it's about 20 racks to do that for school?
Yeah, so your first 4 years, but your next 3 years graduate studies runs you almost 100,000.
So technically, you're pushing 120.
Yes, roughly around there.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Better not change your career.
Yeah, it's once you lock yourself in, it's kind of hard not to switch it. But thankfully, with the undergraduate, since I'm still in those 4 years, if I end up wanting to switch to like let's say athletic training, some type of sports med graduate study, I can because I haven't applied yet. I'm applying next year.
Got it.
Yeah.
That's pretty badass.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, dude. And how long have you been in there for?
The clinic about 6 months now.
Not bad.
Yeah. So working there for 6 months.
And you're a trainer.
And I'm a trainer.
How'd you start as a trainer?
So I used to work out at Crunch Fitness, the one off of Meadowood.
Mm-hmm.
And so had a lot of buddies there. I met a lot of great people. I was working out there for about 3 years. And then the training team would always come up to me. And so I'd, talk to them, come up to them. And hearing more and more about what they do, I was like, this seems really interesting. So I fell in love with working out, bodybuilding, that kind of thing, and just staying healthy. Like when I first got into the gym, I was like 15, 16 years old, and I was really unhealthy. So like I was completely different look. Like I was a pretty chunky kid, unhealthy, pretty sedentary lifestyle. And
Just eating
so
burgers, pizza,
did anything, just
anything came your
whatever
way.
tasted good.
Fuck
I had
yeah.
no idea about nutrition, eating healthy, that kind of thing. And then during that time, I was playing baseball, and so I got injured really bad when I was around 15. I had herniated two of my lumbar discs.
Ouch.
Yeah, so instead of like a normal disc like this, I had like a whole thing punching out into my nerve root.
Well, what the fuck you do?
So I think that it was just the lack of muscle and then the over rotation of swinging, pitching, right? How just that tensile strength, that rotational tension, right? With baseball, just overuse had like hurt it a little bit. And then one day I was playing a tournament and I just fell on my back going for a fly ball. I had tripped on the turf and I felt a pop. And I woke up the next morning, I could barely move. Yeah.
And here comes to the ER. You get surgery?
So I didn't have to get surgery. Thankfully, my mom's a nurse. She's been a nurse for 20 something years, so she knew how to handle it pretty well. Went to a neurosurgeon, got MRIs, X-rays, all that stuff, and so they had saw the two herniated discs. And so it was three options I could do, which was physical therapy, an epidural, kind of like how you would get when
Girls are
a
pregnant.
woman's pregnant, right?
Yeah.
With the pain. So like a needle that big, steroid shot in my back,
No way.
or surgery. And so at the time I was terrified of this. So I was like, let's try physical therapy. And so I started going to physical therapy. I went for 2 years. So first stint was about 9 months at this one place. Didn't help. Dude had no idea. I don't think he had any idea what he was doing with me. So those first 9 months didn't really do anything for me. I took a few months off, tried to go back to baseball, and didn't play out very well. Was just hurting the whole time, running. Like I could barely do anything. And so I went to another physical therapy center down in Galena, and they finally helped me out after like a year of being there. So I finally rehabbed. But during that, they had me doing a lot of gym work because I had to strengthen up my body. I had like no muscle, no strength. And so that really got me into the gym, right? That's what pushed me to crunch. And then talking with everybody got me into personal training. But the main reason I do personal training now is to make sure that no one else has to go through what I did, right? Or if they are going through what I did, they have the support system. Because I didn't have anybody. Like it was my parents, my brother, and me. We didn't really know what we were doing either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that was kind of the first time our family had encountered something like that. That serious of an injury.
That's an injury right there.
Yeah.
Well, so, okay, let's run it back with some therapies. I personally seen, and I want to know what your opinion is. I've seen some physical therapy people. How do you call them?
Physical therapists.
Physical therapists that do not look so in shape. And how the fuck are they gonna? I had to do some physical therapy, and they said, "Oh, go to this people." I remember walking in. I'm like, I'm right back out.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, "Why?" I'm like, "You're gonna tell me? I'm sorry, not trying to be disrespectful. You're gonna tell me that grease ball is gonna tell me how to fucking stretch, how
Right.
to lift, how to move. I'm in way better shape than them. Only reason I need physical therapy is because I injured myself.
Mm-hmm.
But I can do that myself. I
Right.
know how to work out. I know how to do the things. I just had to learn more of the therapy side in a way.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a lot. It's a lot.
It is.
But I was just like, no, I'm not going to go in there and be told by this person, this is how you lift. This is how you do this.
Mm-hmm.
This is how you move. This is how you do a curl. This is how you do a lunge.
Right.
Bitch, you do a lunge with me.
I want to give them the benefit of the doubt because their knowledge is still a lot more than you would realize.
Yeah.
Like I'm learning new things that I had no idea existed at that clinic, right? Like every day you'll talk to these PTs and they'll teach you crazy things. Thankfully at my clinics, a good majority of them, almost all of them are extreme, like they're healthy. They know what they're doing. But with what you encountered, I mean, I do feel like in that area, you should be physically fit.
Mm-hmm.
But the difference between physical therapy and then what we do here, recreational, is one's for rehab and more so about knowledge and kind of how to rehab the body rather. Like it's a different type of knowledge, right? You got to know more about the body. You got to know more about how the body moves, certain muscles and what they do, origins, insertions, these kind of things. Your anatomy background has to be very good. You have to know a lot about physics and motion analysis. So that's their kind of knowledge. So they're doing it to rehab you, and not so much get you shredded, build a bunch of muscle. They're trying to rehab you back to normal, not per se what we do, where we're, very strong athletes with, part of the 1%, right?
Got it.
So I do think they should all be physically fit, in my opinion. Like when I become a physical therapist, I expect myself to look like one.
Look the part.
To trust, so my clients can trust me, right?
Right. They want to be like, oh, this guy knows what he's doing.
This guy knows he's doing. He can handle
fit.
these things.
You've been through it yourself.
Yes,
so they
exactly.
Just know. They're like, okay, this guy understands me.
Mm-hmm.
Just due to the fact it's just like my niece got injured.
Mm-hmm.
She got very sick. Went to physical therapy. She even straight up told us, dang, dude, it wasn't much. It was a waste of time. She ended up coming here, started training. She, like, I shit you not, she did a 180, which we're so proud of her. She went back to physical therapy just for a session, and they were in shock of the progress she did. And they were wondering what was she doing. It was more of her actually doing more movements here. And we started her off with bands, no weight whatsoever. We just had to make sure that she could at least start with band movement.
Right.
And then she worked her way up. So when we started seeing that, we're just like, okay. So she shocked us. Best part is she shocked herself. Nothing wrong with therapists, but it was just when she told us how she hated the fact that they wouldn't listen to her.
Right.
She wanted to be more. They just wouldn't go for it. So she went for it here. But now I like the fact that you're saying, I've been through it. I want nobody to go through what I've been through. So I'm going to fucking show up and I'm going to be better than everybody.
Right.
I love that shit. Hell yeah, man. Fucking, you're going to make it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You got that shit, bro. I can see inspiration. I see your clients that come in here kicking ass, sweating all the time. All right, these motherfuckers.
I work those boys.
These guys are getting an ass whooping. Good. And I can tell it's working. Why? Because they're still coming.
Exactly. Yep.
If it wasn't working, they wouldn't be here, right?
Exactly. They would not be here.
Yeah, and they have nothing but great things to say about you. So that's pretty awesome. I'm glad that you're one of the trainers here.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate that.
Hell yeah, bro. What else do you got going on?
Let's see. I'm a baseball coach as well.
Nice.
So played baseball for 15 years. It was the love of my life, right? First thing I fell in love with was baseball. So I played for, I think, 4 different travel ball club teams. And then I played at Damani down in South Reno for high school ball. Was going to go on to college, but I ended up busting my arm in 2 spots.
Oh, fuck. Like,
yeah.
Broke it?
No, didn't break it, but injuries that took some time to rehab, and it took my level down, my numbers down, essentially. It's a numbers game now. So I wanted to go play college as a pitcher. So I got PO. It's called getting PO'd. So pitcher only in high school. So my senior year, I got PO'd. And so junior year, it kind of pissed me off a little bit because I was hitting really good sophomore year, that kind of stuff, but fell in love with it. It's a good lifestyle. I mean, it's just, you have one specific job and you need to perform every day.
Throw the fuck out of that ball.
Throw the fuck out of the ball. And so I was playing summer ball after I had graduated high school and wasn't doing it right. I'll admit that. It was my fault. I didn't throw enough, wasn't throwing enough in between games. Like, as a pitcher, you got to be throwing every day, right? You got to you don't have to be throwing full on bullpens 100% every day, but you have to throw the ball every day. Yes. And so wasn't doing that. Went to go play in a game, and I felt a super sharp pain through here. And so thought it was UCL, which is Tommy John surgery, kind of the most well-known baseball injury for pitchers. Thankfully, it wasn't my ligament. It was the nerve that runs right over it. And so a bunch of my muscles were so inflamed that it was pushing the nerve into the ligament and
Ain't
pinching.
That about a bitch?
Yeah. So it felt like I was messing up my ligament, but I busted that up. So I went to physical therapy again. Funny enough, the guy who I work for now fixed it. Yeah. So that's how I got into that. But it took me 3 months, and so it set me back a while.
Fuck.
And then did the shoulder as well. I had posterior impingement, which just means my humerus was pinching the labrum in the back.
No, you good.
And so anytime I would get here, it would just pinch and just hurt. Just would not feel good. It's like, you think about like rear delt.
Yeah.
Kind of where your rear delt is.
Yep.
You get pain there. A lot of pain there.
Bad.
Yeah. Like it's sharp. Couldn't throw. That kind of stuff. And so did that and just set me back and didn't end up going to play.
No surgery?
No surgery, thankfully.
Just how did he fix it? Is it like deep tissues or what?
Manual therapy, for sure. What he would work on, he would dig into my arm.
Ugh.
Yeah, break the range of motions. Like he would go past 180, that kind of stuff. And then just a lot of workouts to strengthen the rotator cuff, stretching, really opening up the rotator cuff, because over time it just tightens up the more and more as I don't throw, right? And so it just gets smaller and smaller, and then I try to do all this stuff, and it's just pinching everything. So strengthen the rotator cuff, open it up with stretching, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, some shit I'm learning. It's crazy how the body works, man. You're just naming some shit. I'm like, what? What did he say?
Right. And that's the kind of things like that set the physical therapists and personal trainers apart, right?
Yep.
Like from recreational to rehabilitation, because we know so much of the intricacies while the personal trainers know how to really work the body.
Correct.
Like both have their different knowledges, and that's why I like being both. Like I have both of those knowledges, because not only can I, get my clients stronger, make them like, if they're, get them the body that they want, but I can also prevent them from hurting themselves.
Correct.
And if they hurt themselves, I can help.
Hell yeah.
So like one of my clients has a shoulder injury, some shoulder issues similar to what I had, posterior impingement. And so I'm able to help him through the rehabilitation process, because I not only went through it myself, but I've been learning. No, I don't prescribe it. I can't obviously prescribe it. That's
not yet.
Not yet.
Yet.
But he's going to physical therapy, and so I'm able to supervise kind of what he's doing.
That's pretty
so
cool.
He's able
to
he's able to rehab that, which is good.
Fuck yeah, that's badass. While doing this in school, do you work with, like, how would you know what a body or the body of the muscle looks like? Is it all through books? Is it all through like computer wise and stuff, or are you physically going in and checking out a dead body?
All of it.
You check out a dead body?
So yeah, we have cadavers at the school.
What?
It's very cool. So I got introduced to it this year in anatomy. And so during our lab, we have like a set lab every once a week for 3 hours. And so they have these formaldehyde tanks. And so when you're ready, they cover them up. They cover like the genitalia, and then they cover their hands and feet and their face. So it doesn't look as much as a human and make you feel like it's a human. They try to cover the most human parts. It's pretty wild how they have to do that. But they raise them up out of these tanks, which keeps them preserved and whatnot. And then, so...
Hold on, so you're telling me this dead-ass body is chilling?
Yes.
For how long?
I think you keep it for a semester, and you get a new one.
And then you bury it? Or burn it?
I think it's up to the discretion of the family, or like what that person wanted.
Oh, fuck. So,
yeah.
like, if something was to happen... Shit, because technically, clearly, you guys aren't grabbing elderly people, right? You're grabbing young people, too? Like, do you think it's young bodies?
It's hard to tell sometimes. I think they are older, though. So I think the bodies we have are older.
I'm just wondering, how do you get in that position to tell the school, hey, use my body as science?
I think there's some level of paperwork, I'm pretty sure. I don't know exactly, because I'm just one of the. I just get to view it.
I know, but
it's crazy.
But
it's very cool how they are able to do that.
Yeah, but
like donate.
No, it's okay, just had me thinking. I'm like,
right? It's pretty freaky.
Yeah,
it's crazy to think. Like when I first saw them, I was a little shocked.
I would have fainted, bro.
Yeah, it takes you back for a second. No, it's pretty funny. One of my lab partners had these little oils, essential oils. So we didn't smell the formaldehyde or like the bodies and stuff. And so I'm not kidding, bro. And I started rubbing it on my mustache, so I would just smell that the whole time. So I think that definitely helped, because the smell of formaldehyde is bad.
And stupid it down for me. What does that word mean?
Which one?
The one you said,
formaldehyde?
Yeah.
It's some compound that preserves the bodies. So that's what they're submerged in. It's a liquid. and it prevents the breakdown of their whole body, like their skin, their muscles, ligaments, all that stuff.
It deteriorates it. Deteriorates it. You're saying like
It doesn't, so it prevents it.
So it prevents it.
Prevents deterioration.
So it holds it.
Yeah.
And
so
then it has a stink.
Yes.
Bad.
It's not a terrible stink. It's a weird smell though.
But you're just like, okay, this smell is dead body smell.
Yeah, basically.
So it kind of probably want to make your stomach go.
It does make you a little queasy when it's like.
So you had it the whole time.
Yeah, so I just had, it was like grapefruit, bro. I was just.
Hey, bro, I'll give you some more. But then how was it? Just fuck. All right, body comes out. You said.
Yeah, they raise the tank up and they come out.
And you're just like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm. So it's crazy because you have a teaching in lab, you have a teaching assistant. You never actually see your professor. The professor teaches the lecture hall. And so you'll have that like twice a week, 3 times a week, whatever your school does. And then you'll have the lab, which is once a week. So you have a teaching assistant and then you have I forget the term of it, but there's another assistant in there who handles the bodies. And like we had to dissect cats, which was pretty wild. Yeah, I had to cut open a cat like 3 weeks ago. I'm not kidding. Yeah.
Meow.
So I'm actively doing this. We named it too. I forget what we named. They wanted to name it. I was like, that's crazy.
How the fuck you gonna name a cat and then open it up?
Open it up. But so they have that assistant back there with the bodies. They'll raise them up and then they will show you so they bring the bodies up for muscles. So the muscle portion, right? The bones, you just look at like models and whatnot. You get like a fake leg of bones, right? And so you look at every bone. But then with the muscles, they bring up the bodies. And so they will show you every single muscle on the body. And they will they'll flip them, that kind of stuff. They'll like raise up a leg. And so you can see the underside. So you can see like all of the hamstring muscles,
Are
calves.
Hold on. Are these bodies skinless?
So they will remove the skin in certain places, yes.
Oh shit! So you full on see
see everything.
ligaments.
You see muscle, ligaments, tendons. You'll see veins, arteries.
No shit.
Yep, it's pretty wild. So you get to see everything under the skin.
Okay, bro, I would definitely pass the fuck out.
They don't open up like, I hope not. I don't know if this is gonna happen in the future, but they don't open up like the stomach, the cavities, anything. You don't see everything inside. No. You just see it's called superficial and deep. You see the superficial stuff, which is the muscles just below the skin.
The gut stuff is going through a hostel.
I'm pretty sure that it gets removed. It might get.
I hope so.
I would hope so. That would make me sick.
Yeah, seeing all the fucking tripas just running around and stomach.
Yeah,
that'd be nuts though. Imagine seeing the lungs and shit.
Mm-hmm. That I'm actually pretty interested in. There's some organs I'd be willing to see, like just to see how they what the internal mechanisms look like, that kind of thing. But so yeah, they have all the muscles out for display and they'll run them. Like they have these little pins and then they'll be like, this is this muscle. It does this action.
What? So
originates here. Yeah. Reflects here, that kind of thing. So I don't know so your pec minor is underneath your pec major. So this big muscle right here is your pec major and underneath it is a smaller one called your pec minor. They have to reflect it. So they will cut here and open it up so you can see pec minor. They have to do that they can do that with the glute because there's about 12 different muscles underneath your main glute muscle. Yeah.
Now that we're talking about muscles and you're seeing all this stuff, let's throw in some steroid shit. All right. And we're going to knowledge some motherfuckers right now because you're going to teach me. Since you know this, since you've seen the muscles.
Yes.
You've seen how they run. I seen and heard some people would inject steroids on their chest. Is that good?
I've never heard of that, to be honest.
Do it, but they did it with an insulin needle.
So,
and a small dosage too, not like heavy.
I could be wrong because I don't know too much about steroids. Like,
well, what about it just injecting? Let's just say
injecting,
not steroids, but injecting.
Anything injecting, because there's certain things like peptides you can inject, obviously steroids and whatnot, but there's certain levels of how far you need to inject it. So like there's like subcutaneous, cutaneous. So subcutaneous means through the entire skin, right? So you're injecting muscle into muscle. Then there's cutaneous, which is certain levels of muscle to get into the capillaries and whatnot, because that's through your skin. That's like the smallest type of vein is capillaries. And so there's certain levels. I don't know exactly what goes where. I know peptides are cutaneous and then there's a few that are subcutaneous. But on the chest, because it's not, I don't think it's a good idea.
Not a good idea.
Not a good idea.
See, I just wanted to think of what your thoughts are.
Because
I'm
it
gonna
freaks
learn
me
this.
out. Like if they're, especially if they, as long as it's an insulin needle, which is
Yeah.
small enough, but like anything bigger, you're risking poking some very vital things.
Correct.
Especially if you get through your rib cage.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I mean. Like,
And so like I wouldn't do that. Most of the time it's the butt.
I've seen everybody mostly do the glutes,
So the glutes and then also here.
but
in
not
the
injecting
stomach.
steroids on the stomach
Yeah, no. So like
because that's mainly fat.
so that's where you would want to do like peptides and whatnot.
Peptides.
One of my buddies runs some peptides.
So I'll be good.
And so he does it. He tried it out on his stomach and he said it feels a lot better
The
to
peptides?
do the peptides because it's not the full needle.
Just
Like with
run into your ass.
with testosterone and those steroid things, you have to get the subcutaneous levels so you can get it all the way through.
Yeah.
Now I could be wrong on that, but I know testosterone needs to go farther.
Yeah,
So
because I've seen some videos too where some of them use the insulins. They have injected. I've seen videos where they inject their bicep.
yep.
I seen them inject their shoulders, their quads, and I seen their lats.
Yeah.
I don't know how the hell they do it because these big motherfuckers, they're way bigger than I, and they're over there like, bam, and fucking sick.
Right.
But then I'm thinking too, there is muscle there, but fuck, my stupid ass will fucking be hitting. I feel like I'll be hitting the rib right here.
Yeah,
instead
I
of
would-
the lat. So I don't. It's just scary to me to just even try.
I mean, it's just a research thing at that point. But I know, like, let's say you get TRT, right? Testosterone replacement therapy.
Yeah.
Like, let's say you get it prescribed. I'm pretty certain they tell you how to do it.
Yeah.
Like, they show you how to do it. They tell you how to do it. But, like, I've always, anything like that, I've always had, like, the smaller needles, it's either been shoulders or glutes,
Yeah.
right? So, like, even, like, just normal shots, vaccines and whatnot, right? You should be doing it how they do it to you.
Correct. Totally. I was just like in it to just think about it. My bad.
No, it is a weird thing to think about. I've never heard about it hitting the chest.
Yeah, I seen some
That
guys
scares
like,
me a
oh
little
yeah,
bit.
man, I just went to insulin. Just some big ass motherfucker.
I mean, as long as he's, like, massive,
Well,
and
he
it's
was
not hitting
massive
anything.
too. He was massive. So in my
I'm sure it works.
but he got to at least say that, like, yeah, do this if you're massive. Because imagine somebody that's not massive and they do it. Next thing you know, they're
Yeah,
fuck.
like someone who's like doesn't have a lot of mass there at all.
Yeah.
Like that could be
end
pretty
of it.
dangerous. Yeah,
Or
Hey, you don't want to poke. You don't want to poke your heart.
something. Shit, yeah. Imagine hitting your heart.
I mean, you're gonna have to get through the sternum and the ribs, but that'd be terrifying.
Yeah. It's crazy. Fucking body's insane.
It is wild.
But other than that, my bad. I just gosh, sidetracked.
No, I like it,
I
man.
started thinking, I'm like, what the fuck? But other than that, let's take it back. So you're saying they opened up, and then you see the quad. They opened the quad too. You said?
So the quad's a little different. It's the glute that they open.
Oh,
up.
the glute.
Yeah,
glute, my bad.
But the quad has 3 heads, and then they can open up one of the muscles in the quad. So you got your. This is gonna be some big terms, but vastus, medialis. You got the rectus femoris, which is what everybody knows, the quad, and then you have the vastus lateralis. And so there's 3 heads to your quad. You can reflect up the rectus femoris, and then there's the vastus intermedius. And so there's it's a very thin muscle, more fibrous than anything, like connecting tissue, and it sits under. Yeah. So like the teardrop.
Yeah.
You have the teardrop.
Yeah.
You have the blade.
Yep.
And then you have the like I don't know what exactly to call it. I always call it like the spike because it like shoots down.
Correct. Yeah.
So that's the 3 heads.
Oh,
so-
okay. I see.
Yeah,
that,
they can reflect that middle one up to show the another one. But yeah, the glute has like 12 underneath them.
the glute.
Yeah. Because
Wow.
the maximus is the big one, right? That's the one we see on stage.
That's a fat ass
That's
cheek.
the ass cheek. But then underneath it you have the medius and then the minimus. And then so those are the 3 glute muscles, right? So that's all under there. They get smaller as they progress deeper to the body. But then you have like your piriformis. There's like 8 other ones too that I can't even name off at this point. There's so many terms.
I'm like taking you back to school. You're just
Oh,
like,
I
bro,
know.
what the fuck? I'm like,
Well, I'm in it right now, man. You're
in-
refreshing my brain.
But that's good though, because I'm learning some shit, which is cool.
Right.
Because the audience are gonna be like, "Oh fuck!" Like, I bet you anything. I know 1,000%. People are gonna be hearing. They're like, "Oh fuck!" Nobody really talks about this.
Yeah.
Or there is probably people that do talk about this, but don't really share it, share this information, or anything. I bet you a lot of them are already degreed.
Yeah.
But I think it's awesome the fact that you're going through it right now. So you're learning it because your career is going to fucking go crazy.
Yeah.
But at least you're showing that you're about it.
Right.
That's pretty, I think
Yeah.
that's pretty awesome.
It's really, it's a cool thing because what I'm learning is meant for physical therapy, but the amount of things the amount of knowledge I can apply to personal training, not only that, personal training and being a baseball coach, like I'm able to apply these things so effectively because they all revolve around very similar things. And so like the personal training, right? Learning that, you learn the functional side of it. Baseball, you learn the athletic side of it. And then physical therapy, you learn the rehabilitation side of it. So I have all three avenues, which is pretty cool.
I think that's going to make your career just go crazy.
Thank you.
You're just getting started.
Right.
Fuck yeah, for 120 racks, you better continue it.
Right.
But I see that you're very into it. So I feel that you're going to be very, very successful with it.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
You're about it. Instead of like, I hate to say when some of them are like, yeah, I'm just in college. I don't know what I'm going for.
Right.
I'm just doing the basics. Watch you do the basics, because I heard this. I don't know if I'm wrong. I heard some of them say, you do the basics, then you pick a career. You didn't need none of those basics. So you lost X amount of years of college, right?
Yeah. Essentially that. Like it's a certain mindset to college. A lot of people go into college for the college life.
Party,
sex,
brats, drugs, and money.
Exactly. And so
Yeah.
it's a different animal when you're actually going there for college. Because there's some majors I could do a walkthrough. I'd be fine walking through it, right? Like I don't mean to shit on people, but
No,
like,
bro, this is the thing that people need to hear and understand, because maybe they're gonna hear it and they'll be like, this motherfucker's right.
yeah,
Like, fuck, I'm wasting fucking money. I've wasted money from my ass being stupid.
yeah. I've made some dumb financial decisions,
I
but
did. I popped a DUI. I lost fucking money off that school. It was stupid.
right,
And on top of it, I went to that fucking school just so I can get a certificate when I knew already all of that bullshit. All they wanted is just to say, you're certified. Here you go. Funny part is, after doing that, went to the shop. They said, I don't give a fuck about your certification. We're going to throw all of that knowledge out the fucking window, and you're going to start fresh off of our program. I'm like, great.
right,
And they put me on the low tier to build myself up,
yeah,
but still was in a good position. But they said that place is just for people that really don't know nothing about vehicles, cars industry. If you don't know nothing about it, cool, get in it. But if you know what you're doing, you know already what's going on, you don't need that certificate, because they're going to want to teach you how their vehicle works.
right.
That school is for just learning the basics. If you already know the basics, you're good. I'm like, damn, motherfucker, I spent fucking all this money for no fucking reason. You know?
There's some majors like that where like the careers that they offer, you could do it just by doing an internship, right? And so you have to have a career path set before you go into college. That's my opinion on it. Like I knew before I even got into college, I knew what I wanted to do. I knew it was something in the medical field, and it changed throughout high school a little bit. I've had my doubts about physical therapy a little bit, but as the time has gone on, I solidified, okay, it's going to be something that my kinesiology major pushes me to, right? So like that background knowledge, especially in the medical field, engineering field, that kind of thing, you kind of need those 4 basic years, because without that knowledge, you're going to be in grad school forever, right? But like I had set myself, I knew it was going to be something medical related, athletic training, sports med. And I think that's the biggest issue, is a lot of people don't realize that you should have it set before you go to college. You can go to college whenever you want. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, I have to go to high school right out of middle school. I have to go to college right out of high school. A lot of people do that thinking, oh, they have to go to college right after. But you can take your time, because colleges will accept any ages. I have people in my classes that are 30s, 40s, like middle-aged people that are still pursuing this career, which is great for them. But I'm using them as an example because you don't have to go to college immediately. Your grades from high school and whatever you did, stay. They don't change. They're not going to change. And so you can once you're ready, that's when you should go to college. Like that's how I did it. I was ready though, so I hopped right out. I hopped right into college. But that's the biggest thing, the college life and then actually going to college. So like that partying, drugs, all that stuff, that's just not for me. You know what I mean? I don't go out. If I do, it's very, very rare. It's a buddy's birthday. You know, I'll go to their house, hang out for a little bit. But like I would rather be inside working on myself, being here, working on my physique, my physical health, that kind of thing, than partying, doing all that crazy stuff.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. That's way more cooler. Don't get me wrong. Being social as well, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all. You still got to have fun.
You still gotta have
You
fun.
still have to have
I know
fun.
you're having fun. I bet you're still going to the Wolfpack games. You're enjoying all that stuff. Like what was it just yesterday? I saw all over social media. Kaepernick was at the fields.
Yeah, Kaepernick was there. He came back for the homecoming game.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. It lit up everybody.
Mhm.
Just brought the whole community into
Right.
it because he was a big name for it. Also, the best part is everybody here, they're local. Oh, fuck Reno. Reno ain't shit. Oh my God. I hate this town. Nah, you hate this town because how you made this town yourself.
I agree with that. I like that.
This town is amazing. You hate it because of your actions of what you have done.
Right.
You would love it if you were fucking doing what you wanted to do
Mhm.
or your other path when it came out. I love Reno, bro. Reno's like every other city, just like when I speak to people that are from LA. Fuck LA. And people are here from Reno go, I want to live in LA. And people from LA are like, fuck LA. Same shit. It's where you're from. The difference is you're just moving somewhere where you're not known.
Right. It's
Right.
I mean, it's what you do where you're at.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I love Reno. Reno's badass. I like how it is. Reno's growing dramatically.
It is growing very fast.
It is. A lot is coming, bro. I see plans. I'm like, damn. Reno's about to blow the fuck up. In 5 years, shit is going to be going crazy. We got GSR already moving land.
Oh yeah.
Their project is supposed to be 3 to 5 years, technically saying.
That project's
from
gonna be
what I
very
heard.
cool too.
I've seen their plans. Their shit is nuts.
Mhm.
What they're doing, it's like literally probably a 10-year progress just because they're still going to be building another side of the casino as well or place for people to stay at.
Yeah,
The hotel.
it's another hotel tower.
On
They
the
have
other
the
side.
entire arena.
Yep.
And then they're the golf. They're basically making a
Mhm.
top golf.
Correct. So but time flies.
Oh yeah.
We just got word, a soccer stadium
Mm-hmm.
downtown by J Resorts or something like that. Or I think it was another stadium south of town. We got downtown Reno that's about to go crazy.
Yep.
They already got plans moving there. I think they're gonna start moving some shit at the beginning of November, if I'm correct, because I was throwing some invites for some shit. So hopefully I can win some of those. But it's just seeing everything. Reno's growing dramatically. The sport industry is gonna be crazy here. That I feel like by the time all of that is done, you're already set.
Yeah.
And not just, hey, bring them in. Bring them in. I could see you fucking just killing it, especially when you're done with school. Because how long
Right.
you got left?
So I got to finish this semester and then I should have a year left to undergraduate and then 3 years, 2 to 3 years of physical therapy school.
Oh, you'll be done by then.
Mhm.
By that time, they're probably almost halfway done or more.
Yeah.
Hopefully more. But by the time everything is coming in, you're already ready.
Yep.
You're already set.
So it'll be good.
I think you'll be great. I think you're in a great. I think you put yourself in a position for success.
Thank you. Yeah.
Just not just because of the fact that we want money.
Right.
But I see this is a passion that you love to do.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially like you said, baseball. Baseball
Yeah.
is something pretty cool.
Love baseball.
I did not know baseball was a big, big thing here. I cannot believe the tournaments that they do.
Oh yeah.
How long they are. No shit. When my friends tell me, I'm like, what? You were there for 12 hours
Oh yeah. You'll be there all day
or more?
or more.
Like from sunrise to
Sunrise to sundown. Yeah.
dawn? Like or 24-hour events?
Oh, there's they call, oh God, what do they call them? I played in one when I was a kid.
Yeah. I'm like, how do you do that?
But you'll be playing a game at 2 a.m.
Yeah,
like because they
that's
have
what
lights.
They told me that. I'm
Yeah.
like, how? He explained it all to me. I'm like, no way. I was like, no way.
It's a very cool field. The athletic field is it's always going to be, it's always growing. It's never going to stop because it's the biggest entertainment business.
It is. I love it.
I love it too. But like coaching that, you're always going to have a flow of kids coming in.
Facts.
And the great thing is that from my 14, 15-year career and then coaching for 2 years now, I'm able to pass on what I know, but I'm able to do it in a more detailed way because of my other backgrounds.
Correct.
Right? I'm not just like, oh, you got to do this kind of thing. Like I tell them, this is what your body's doing. This is how you have to activate this muscle to help push this, that kind of thing.
Thanks, coach.
Yeah. And so they kind of look at me funny sometimes. So like when I first started, I had to dumb it down a little bit because they're younger, obviously. They're kids. Like I work with the 14U team, which is my brother's team. So I coach him, which is very cool. But then I also coach the 10Us. So I got the little guys. I got the little little men. And so you have to dumb it down a little bit. You have to, I wouldn't say dumb it down, but you have to simplify certain things, certain words and whatnot. But at some point it gets through to them and they, like I do pitching lessons as well. So
Nice.
like I have private lessons, like they one-on-one, I get to teach them for like an hour and 15 minutes, just me and you. And those kids that I have are already showing great progress. And so that's what fuels me because I see the progress and I know what I'm doing is good. Like I know I'm helping them. But the great thing is like if they're not growing or if they get a setback, it's huge feedback on how I can become better, how I can teach them better, become a better coach. And that applies to the personal training aspect as well, right? Like if my clients aren't showing progress, I'm going to sit down with them, talk to them, be like, hey, what's going on? Where's the disconnect? Is there something I'm not doing? Or is there something you need me to do more of so that they get better, they get closer to their goals, and I grow as a coach?
I like that.
Yeah.
That's amazing. You take a step back because you're just like, hold on, something's not right.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I've seen some coaches that do that, but I love the fact that you say that you bring it up just because there's some coaches that just don't give a
they don't care.
ass. They're just collecting dough.
Yeah.
But at the end of it all, I think it's going to be great for you just because, one, like you said, the progress that you see. Two, your name's going to be thrown out more. Like, hey, how'd your son get so good at doing that? Or your daughter, or, just in general. Oh,
Right.
Coach. Oh, shit. All right. Let me go hit up coach.
Yeah. And that's the good part about it. That's why I'm trying to open up to more of the age groups as well, just because I get more that I can help grow the whole entire program, right? I think another good thing too is I had mentioned I had played for 4 different teams.
Yeah.
Right. So one of them's completely gone. Just kind of fell apart a little bit. Wasn't enough funding for the coaching. It was small, very small. But I was like 12 at the time. Yeah. It was my first travel ball club. And then I went to another team called Northern Nevada. Great program, still running, very big. Run by 2 ex-MLB players. Great guys. Both named Chris, by the way.
Nice.
Yeah.
Chris is nice.
Yeah. So they're great guys. And then I played for another program, Muck Dogs. They're like the most well-known in Reno, I'm pretty sure. They've been around forever. Played for them, coached for them for a little bit. And now I'm with Gladiators, which is where my brother plays. I played their summer team last year, my last year of baseball, and then coaching for them. So, like, I don't have any bad blood for any other program. I just want to see Reno itself grow.
Rich shit, yeah.
Like, and I'm not going to throw names out because I don't want any kid to get in trouble or anything. But I've had certain kids from different programs come work with me. I'm not trying to poach them, quote unquote, to come play for Gladiators. I'm just training them to get better as a player.
Yeah.
Because I offer, when I can, when there's not tournaments on Saturdays, I'll do a strength and conditioning class.
Nice.
More so for the arm, for protecting it, because as you get older, that's the biggest thing. You had to protect your arm. And so I had kids from other programs come in, my program, and then they all came together, had a great workout together, and then they go back to their place.
Yeah.
Right? It's there's no poaching, there's nothing. I'm not trying to get you to come play for us. It's just get your work in, man. I want to help you.
You're just helping out.
Yeah. And
making sure that they're great.
Yeah. We have another guy like that at our facility. He's making, I think $120,000 a year just off pitching lessons and classes and stuff.
Shit.
He's very, very well known. And so I always listen to him of what he has to say, but he has kids from everywhere coming in. He'll have kids from California. Just come see him for a little bit.
You're going to be like that too.
And that's the goal. That's
You
the
will
goal.
be. And you are.
Yeah.
It's the goal that's happening.
Yeah.
That's
that I'm building right now.
So set yourself up and say, yeah, I love the fact that you're it's the goal. But guess what? The goal is always saying, I'm shooting for that.
Right.
No, fuck that. Throw yourself in that mindset. Say,
Yeah.
okay, it is the goal, but you know what? I'm making that goal. So now I got to go past that goal because you're going into that goal. It's just like, how do I say it? When they'll say, fuck, it's not trying to be a dick and all, but how do I say it, man? I know I'm going to fuck up some people's fucking minds right now. Fuck it. They say in Spanish, le pido a Dios. That terms are saying like, pray to God. When my pops told me, because when we're working, he goes, I pray to God that we get it. I'm like, okay, cool. And he goes, why won't you say that? I'm like, I ain't gonna pray for something because praying is telling me that I wish they can give it to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go for it. So I'm not gonna say I pray I can get it. No,
Right.
I'm gonna do whatever I can to go get it. So when I told him that, I'm like, yeah, everybody has a different aspect of their ways, but I'm not gonna say I'm gonna pray to hope to get it because now I'm becoming a beggar.
Right.
And my thought, I could be wrong. So see, that's where now I can probably stir up some shit because they're saying you're not a beggar. I'm not a beggar. I'm like, well, okay, that's you, but me in my eyes, I'm not a beggar, so I'm not gonna pray and hope I get it.
Right.
Because now I'm begging to get it. I'm not gonna beg. I'm gonna go get it.
Exactly. No, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I'm gonna go get it. So that's why when it terms it's just like, the goal. I like the goal, but you know what? Let's reach higher than that goal.
Yeah.
Because I can see it. I can see the passion that you got. I see the thrive that you got. I see that you're in school for it still. Just everything coming for you. I see that you're gonna be very successful and you're gonna go past your goal.
Thank you.
I can see you over like next thing you know, bro, you got a fucking office at one of these stadiums that are gonna be built.
Right.
You know,
That'd
the
be pretty.
Aces. I think the Aces Stadium is cool,
Great Nevada Field's a great spot.
but I think they need to go bigger.
They do.
It's small.
It is small. I think, and unfortunately, I don't want to say talent, but it's because it's not an MLB caliber, right? It's AAA. So which is crazy to think about because AAA is the level right below. Like you'll have guys from the Diamondbacks dropping down for rehab games to, get better after an injury. You get to go see these guys. Like I got to see, I've seen some great players come down to play rehab games at Greater Nevada Field because, that's where they have to, that's just how it works for them.
Yeah.
I think it's just, unfortunately, because the Diamondbacks are taking all the good players, it's always a filter system. And so you never get to see the top talent.
Yeah.
So that's like the one issue with minor league systems, but it's still great baseball. Like I have a buddy in it right now. He's on the AA team affiliate for the Marlins. Played against him, played a little bit of travel ball with him. He's 90, throwing 98 from the left.
Fuck.
Yeah, he's gross. He's a very, very talented guy, but because he's so talented, he is shooting through the affiliates right now. Like he went from, it starts in the farm league, and there's like low A, high A, double A, triple A. I think there's one more in there too. And so I think he's already on the AAA team this year. Like next season, he's gonna be on the AAA team. He's flying through it. Congrats to him. He's a great player. But that's the thing with the minor league system because they just the top talent flies through, so you never really get to see him.
Yeah, they just fly by.
Yeah, so like those cities that have them, you'll get crowds, but unfortunately with Reno, I just don't think there's enough love for it.
That's the bad part about it because there's so much to it. I personally felt like the A's should have came to Reno. I think they should have.
I think that would
at least
cool.
give us something because Reno's growing like dramatically because they're all going to Vegas.
Yeah, everyone's going to Vegas.
Everybody's going to Vegas. Fucking Knights are there. Raiders are there. The A's are going there.
A's are going there.
What else?
The Aces, the Las Vegas Aces.
I heard there's a baseball field that's going to basketball's going to go to Vegas again. Wonder who.
Oh, yeah.
I think we need something.
Yeah, I think the tough part is that Reno is considered a college town because the biggest thing is the university.
Yeah, it is.
So I think it still needs a few more years before we start really getting on the map as that. And unfortunately, we get clouded by Vegas. You know what I mean? Vegas is massive, and they have just straight desert to build on. They can keep growing.
True that.
And
we can too, going east.
can going east, but we're gonna run into all the Tesla factories, that kind of stuff.
Who the fuck wants to go east?
Nobody.
Who the fuck wants to go north? Nobody wants to go north.
The only thing we got is south and west. Thankfully, we have Tahoe, which is, I think one of the greatest places to ever be.
Yeah. I used to be there.
Unfortunately, the amount of tourism there makes it kind of meh for the locals.
Yeah.
Like you have to go up at 7 in the morning just to get a spot at the beach.
Fuck, dude. It's
Yeah,
a shit
especially
show.
during summer.
Oh, hell yeah,
Like
man.
Sand Harbor, I used to, before they did the reservation system, I would be able to go every day. Like if I wanted to, we just drive up at 9, I'd still get a spot.
Correct.
Now it's like, I can't because tourism.
Yeah, it got very, very, very big. I just enjoy the fact that,
Yeah.
you know, Reno is growing, but like you said, it's going to take its time.
Yeah. It's going to take time.
Somebody would see more than just being the downside, the downground of Vegas.
Right.
I get it. Vegas is your place for butt wild, making money.
Sin City.
Sin City.
Sin
It's
City.
all about the sins. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yep.
Except AIDS and crabs and all that bullshit.
And
That
all
shit
that.
comes back. But my man, thank you for being on Treesel Talk.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you having me.
Let's get it.